we are going to create a new flow builder. Firstly, what you have to do is go to the workflow, and after that go to create workflow. Enter your workflow name. I am creating it with the name of testing. Create, then click on the create option. After that, you will see this type of panel or page. Over there, you can see four options are available. For first one, this is trigger part, where if a message will, if someone messaged on your WhatsApp, then this message will help you to start your chatbot. Okay. And the second options are actions, where there are three types of actions are provided with you. And first one is the send message option, second is the wait for reply option, and the third one is condition option. Condition option is rarely used in this flow builder. And firstly, we will create a simple chatbot for the description for the session. We will go click on it and drag it over here. Okay. And if you want to rename these messages part, then you can also rename that. Suppose I have named it start, then this will called as start. Okay, second thing what you have to do is click on the select board phone number. Then I have to use the keyboard, not going to use the mouse or cursor. You just need to use the keyboard arrow button and enter button. Okay, whichever number you want to select, just go to that number and click on enter. I have chosen the last number only. So after this, you have to provide a session timeout. Session timeout is basically for those who want to give up particular timing for the all over session. Suppose a person messaged me and I want that flow builder session will run only for 30 minutes. So I will give it 30 minutes for the session, all over session, which will be going to we going to make that session will only run for the 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, that session will end up and the new session will start again. The the things will go back to the first part after the completing 30 minutes. Second thing, I am going to use send message, because if a sender message me hi or something, then I have to give a revert to him. So, firstly, I am going to ask his first name. So, I am naming it first name. Okay, now I have named this section first name and I will go to connect it. Connected. Now, I will going to revert that person that hello, welcome, and I want that person to provide me his name. So, I will be asking his name. Please enter your full name. In this message, I have asked the person to enter his full name. Okay. So, what he will do, the other person will message me with his name. So, what we have to do is we have to wait for the person's reply. So, we will use wait for reply and we will rename this as name answer. I have named it. I will connect these both nodes together and I will wait for a person's reply for 5 minutes to revert me back. This part will wait for 5 minutes for the user to revert to reply the message with his name, and after that the other section will work. So after getting the name, what we have going to do is we will going to ask his email ID, and I will name it for email. So I will greet him with his name hello, and over here you can see there is a arrow button. Okay, basically this is the action button also. You are going to click on this and we will revert the person with his name also. So what we are going to use it that uh, s- here in the first message we ask the person's name. So in this message we are going to use that person's name over here after hello. So we have to click on this, and as you know that we have named this part for the which is for the reply. Here the person replied and the value is stored in this part. So we have to click on this and click on the name answer, and we have to click on the message part because the person sent us message, that's why it's a message part. Okay, so hello. और उसके बाद then his name will be displayed after the hello word, and we will ask his email. Please share your email ID. Okay, so what we are getting over here is his email ID. So next we have to wait for the reply because the person is going to revert us. Then connect the node, and we will rename it as email answer because we are getting the answer of email over here. Let's precise this. Okay, and we will wait for 5 minutes again for the answer, and after this we will going to revert this person. All our data we are going to revert him. Oh, okay, this is connected now, and in this part we are going to share his information, all over information what we are going to access. So I will name it information. In this message but we have going to use it, uh, we will uh, we will access his WhatsApp display name. Secondly, we will access his phone number, which he is using on the WhatsApp. And second thing, we are going to revert his name. And fourth thing is we are going to revert his email ID also. So what we will write is uh, your. I will be writing your WhatsApp display name because you will be able to identify that what thing is going to exist through what part. Okay, so then WhatsApp display name. Okay, so after this, just write it properly, and we will click over here. So we have named our trigger point with start. Okay, so we will go to start and click on the sender's name because the sender's name is same as the WhatsApp display name. So it will auto access the WhatsApp display name and show it in the message. And second thing, your WhatsApp number. So we are going to display his WhatsApp number. So the same thing, we will go to the start, and here you can see sender number option. We are going to use this number because this is the WhatsApp number. Okay, now let me restart. Sorry. Your WhatsApp number. Second thing we are going to display. Let me zoom it more. We have used two things which are predefined in the trigger point. And the third thing, we asked his name. So we will write your name is, then we will enter here and use for answer name answer, and we will click on message. So here his name will be displayed which he entered on the first message. And secondly, we will show him his email. Your email is your email just, and we will click on this again and we will use email answer message. So all the things will be mentioned here. In the next step we are going to now what we used is we have added a new message again, and we will connect this node together, and what we will name this is options part. We will be providing the services with this name, with this message. So we will go to the interactive option. As previously in the FAQ board, the same working will be done through the interactive option also in the FAQ part. If you have seen that FAQ options, then you will be able to verify it normally. And if you don't have, then this process will work like this. You have to select on the interactive. Here you can see the interactive parts list, which is button, list, product list, CTA URL, location request. For the button part, here we can add the buttons for the clicking options. So suppose we are going to create these buttons. So we will provide select any one option. Now we will going to add the buttons. So we will just use WhatsApp API, and the other button we will going to use is CIM. Okay. So, and you can use the footer part for your branding. Now, what you have to do is you have to identify the working of the buttons. So, we will going to add send message and again send message, because we have created two buttons. So, we will identify two buttons with their with both of their works differently. So, we will connect these with each other, and this button for this. Okay. Now I will name these parts with their functioning. This button will work for this message will work for WhatsApp API. So I will just name it for WhatsApp API. Secondly, I will name this CRM. So I will just mention it like suppose I will again go to create interactive option, and I will create a CTA URL for this part. See what is CTA URL? CTA URL is the call to action buttons, basically where you can provide a URL button and a phone call button. Okay. So what you have to use the display name, you have to enter the display text. Display text basically you are mentioned above on the URL part. So we will just okay, we have 10 minutes left. Okay, so this is the URL part. Basically in this part you can only add the URL button, and you can also add the body text here. So wait, I'm going to paste it here. So the URL will work on this with this display name button. And what we have to write is just we can write it as this is the I will just writing the random part, random text here, WhatsApp button working. Okay. In the second option, I will also do the same thing, or I can go with the product list, so that you will be able to understand how the other things will work. So I will just go with the product list. This is for the catalog part, and I will just provide a normal list, or you can use buttons again here. Body text. This part is for the CRM button. Okay, I will provide the list text, list to button text. Okay, this part will be connected to the part that what your list name will be shown on the button. Okay, so I will name it as services. Add section in CRM. What services I am going to provide, I will write that part. Section title, I will give it options, and I will write rows. Row title. Row title will be, suppose I will write lead management, because in CRM panel we will manage the leads. So I have written the leads management. Okay, we will resume the part. Okay, what I have mentioned is lead management. You can write a row description also, but I am not going to write that. I am just adding the list options. And second thing, I will provide um, messaging part, chatbot. Second thing, what we have here, integrations. Randomly, I have put it the all the things here, and you can even provide more sections. I have only provided one section which are going to have these lists. And if you want to create another section, then you can use the add section button. Here you can also add the footer items. After this, you have to create all the things after these also. If someone is selected lead management, then you have to create the lead management part also, messaging part also. So I will just redirect this all the things in one message. I will just connect all the four numbers with the same reply for now. You can create other things for the other parts. I think there are only three nodes which we will connect on one time. Yeah, only three nodes will be connected in a one time. So we will be connected only three parts. After this, we are going to enter new text. So what we will go to do, we will write just we will arrange a call for we will arrange a call with our executive for your query. Okay, I have created this. You can also give a reply to him that for more query you can call. I think there will be a number for this. Okay, I will use a button. No, we can't use a button for the calling option. Here is no calling option provided. So I will just go with the text button also. Uh, for more query, you can call on this number, and we will provide our some random number here. Okay, so we have created this chatbot, and the final thing what you have to do after creating all your process is you have to click over here, published. You have to change that draft status to published. After that, you have to click on save. I am not going to save it because we are already running a chatbot over panel, and if I run it over here, then the both of the chatbots will be clash, and or both two chatbots will reply if you are going to message over there. That's why I am not going to save it. And this is how you can make a chatbot according to your choice, what you want to make and how you want to make and what process you want to do through your chatbot. If you face any problem after creating the chatbot, then you can connect with me and I will guide you, and I will let you know if there will be a problem or there will be a issue with your chatbot. I will guide you over there. So this is the all part which I have explained. Condition part is for some specific reasons. If there will be any condition, we will use that. But I have created a simple chatbot which will be easily available for you and easily work for you so that your users will interact with you. The condition part will be a scenario, some scenarios which will be used for some other reasons. Suppose if I want to, let me guide you from here after showing it. If we want to verify some data using some different options or something, then we can use this condition part. Suppose I want to user to enter a city name specifically. Then if suppose someone replied me with the name of Agra or India or Africa, something like that. So I will give a reward on the that specific after checking on that specific space or state. After that, if the state is verified that the same state is mentioned in the condition, then the reply will be reverted at the time by using these conditions option. This is the working of the condition. And in the simple chatbot, we really don't need the condition part right now.